Hey everyone, and welcome back to Colin Investing, the channel where we dive deep into the world of finance and investments. Today we're tackling a topic that's sending shockwaves through the global economy, international relations, and even our daily lives: artificial intelligence, or AI. We're not just talking about sci-fi robots here. This is about a real-world tech revolution that's happening right now, and it's moving faster than anyone anticipated. Recently, here has been a lot of buzz around a platform called Deepseek. What is it exactly? How's it impacting the financial markets and the broader AI landscape? And most importantly, what does it mean for you? I've spent hours analyzing information from many sources, including recent news and discussions, to bring you the most comprehensive and insightful look at this emerging trend. So buckle up, because we're about to uncover the truth behind the hype, the potential risks, and the incredible opportunities that this AI surge presents. Let's get started. First, let's talk about what happened recently with Deepseek. For 96 intense hours, Deepseek was the battleground for a massive digital war. We're talking about a global showdown where the world's biggest hacker organizations, including professional hackers, launched an all-out assault on a Hangzhou data center. Imagine billions of attacks, a relentless digital siege. But guess what? The defenders, the red team, emerged victorious with a staggering 97.2% success rate, and they didn't stop there. The red team turned the tables on the attackers, planting a special audio probe, the Great Compassion mantra, on the attackers' computers, and for good measure maxing out their volume. Talk about a counterattack. Now, many believe this is just an intermission, not the finale. The interesting part: major tech giants like Intel, AMD, Microsoft, Nevada, IDEA, and Amazon, realizing they couldn't beat Deepseek, have decided to join them. They've all integrated Deepseek into their operations. This is unprecedented. Never before have we seen such a rapid and widespread adoption of a new technology, but it's driven by profit, plain and simple. Take NVIDIA, for example. Pushing Deepseek actually benefits them because they provide the underlying computing power. They're flexing their muscles, showing off their H200 clusters, demonstrating that Deepseek's largest open-source model, with a mind-boggling 671 billion paradas, can process 3,800 tokens per second. That's the fastest in the world right now. It's like NVIDIA is saying, look what our hardware can do. AMD is doing the same thing. They've integrated their Mi300X into Deepseek, and it's no wonder, because Deepseek is dominating. It's the #1 downloaded platform in 140 markets, growing at twice the speed of ChatGPT during its launch. Discussions around Deepseek are exploding, with social media mentions dwarfing news coverage by a factor of 10. Even financial giants like Goldman Sachs are taking notice. They see AI as a massive productivity booster, which could mean fewer employees in the future, and when Goldman Sachs moves, others follow. But here's a funny twist. Europe thinks they're back in the game. They're hosting an AI summit in Paris from the 10th of February to 11th. But their carefully prepared AI chatbot gave ridiculous answers to simple math problems, and had to be taken offline in just 2 days. Still, they're optimistic, believing that local companies can still make a splash in the AI scene, even without massive funding. Italy, on the other hand, spoke too soon and is now facing criticism from its own scholars. They're in a tough spot. The US, meanwhile, is tightening its grip. From the Navy to NASA, sensitive units and government contractors are blocking Deepseek, and the governor of Texas has banned it on all state government devices, along with other Chinese apps like Lemonade, Mumu, and Ryohongshu. It's the first state to do so. They haven't said anything about Microsoft and Amazon using Deepseek yet, but will they face a ban too? Japan has also jumped in, saying they'll cooperate with the US to expand export controls on advanced chips and quantum computers. And guess what? Trump recently met with Jensen Huang, Nevada IDEA's CEO. It was their first meeting, and they reportedly talked about Deepseek and tightening AI chip exports. Trump said it was a good meeting and hinted at tariffs on chips. US lawmakers are even thinking about restricting chip exports to Singapore, fearing they'll end up in other countries. China accounts for about 15% of NVIDIA's revenue, but it's probably much more, so a full ban would really hurt them. Now, AI and high-end chips are areas where China is still playing catch-up. Sure, China is doing well with physical AI, like robots and self-driving cars. In fact, the International Federation of Robotics says China has almost twice as many robots per 10,000 workers as the US, and China has 4 times more workers. But when it comes to non-physical AI, the US is ahead. A White House AI official said on the 28th of January that the US is at least 3 to 6 months ahead. Even when China releases similar products, they're at least 4 months behind. Some people are saying that Deepseek is just a flash in the pan, a second-hand product. But how is China responding? Over 200 large model companies are in a fierce competition driving rapid technological advancements. Analysts say China is focusing on specific areas like medical AI, industrial models, and government intelligence, creating a system where each part can work alone or together. By 2025, AI development might enter a new phase. People will start seeing AI models as commodities, valuing diversity and choice. The focus will shift from who has the best model to how can we use these models effectively. Goldman Sachs believes Chinese companies have an edge in consumer applications, making money through ads and subscriptions, and China just announced a new policy. To make AI education universal, they're starting in elementary school, teaching kids to use AI for creative projects. In middle school, AI will be used to aid learning. High school will focus on innovation, and college will emphasize advanced development. They're even replacing art-focused special admissions with tech-focused ones through AI competitions. This is a big deal for Chinese parents and students. It's all about selecting the talent needed for the future. But even with all these plans, the future is uncertain. AI's impact on ordinary people is hugely underestimated. When AI becomes cheap, energy efficient, user-friendly, and can upgrade itself quickly through open source, it will reshape the entire economy and business landscape. For ordinary people looking for their place in the AI era, there are 3 crucial questions to consider. First, is there anything AI can't do? Both mental and physical labor are being replaced. Many liberal arts jobs will be taken over, and maybe even some science jobs. Robots controlled by AI will replace manual labor. Even professions like doctors and lawyers might be replaced. Creativity, calculation, painting, music, chess, all these could be done by AI. In 2022, when ChatGPT first came out, Hollywood screenwriters went on strike partly because of AI's impact on their jobs. This long labor dispute showed the world that even highly educated people are vulnerable in the face of AI, just like workers who tried to destroy machines a century ago. Second, are you qualified to work for AI? Yes? You heard that right. It's not about AI working for you, but you working for AI. Today, AI customer service still needs human oversight. But over time, the data you provide to correct AI's mistakes will be used by AI to improve itself, eventually eliminating the need for your job. So every industry will go through 3 stages. AI as an assistant to most humans, a few humans as assistants to AI, and finally, AI taking over completely. The speed of this transition depends on the cost of AI's energy and computing power. The speed of AI self-improvement and external factors, like deliberately slowing down AI adoption for social welfare. Third, can you get AI to work for you before your competitors do? This is what the big companies are doing. The first movers will reap the biggest rewards, while those who are late will be left behind. By accumulating data and customer feedback, they're building a moat that competitors can't cross. Of course, there are risks, and some might fail. So every business owner and manager needs to think about when to introduce AI, how much to invest in it, which tasks to assign to AI, and how to integrate it with human workers. Top talent is focusing on automation and efficiency because it will determine a company's survival in the near future. So, what do you all think? Do you believe that AI will eventually replace most jobs, leading to a decline in income and consumption? And if here is no consumption, what's the point of production? Will this force society and people to change? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What are your biggest concerns and hopes regarding AI? What steps are you taking to prepare for an AI-driven future? I am genuinely curious to hear your perspectives. Also, don't forget to hit that like button if you found this video informative and insightful. And if you haven't already, subscribed to Colin Investing for more in-depth analysis of the financial world and emerging trends. Share this video with your friends and fan. Let's get the conversation going. The future of AI is being written right now, and it's up to us to understand its implications and shape its trajectory. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.